Welcome to HGTV. You're now rocking with your boy. I just heard the Unclemurda wrap up 2021. Shout out to Unclemurda. I think he said he wasn't gonna do it last year because the wrap up 2020, man, it was crazy. 2020 was real terrible. And he still gave us the wrap up. Nah, the thing I loved about this song was murder being murder. Murder already told you, I'm finna be disrespectful. And we already know how murder is. First off, he went at Lil Nas X, and I'm glad he did. And I'm gonna tell you why. People may be like, you're insensitive, HD. No, no, stop it. Little Nas X is being promoted to our black teenagers. He's not for the kids anymore. Whites done cut him off. So now they're promoting him as a hip hop artist, and he's being promoted to a lot of our black men that are teenagers, black kids that are teenagers. So I'm glad Unclemurda dissed him early on because I felt the same way. And if y'all think I'm heartless, good. HD, how can you be so heartless? Right there. Because, look, I don't have a problem if you are of the same gender and that's what you love. I have a problem when you're on TV butt naked with a bunch of men shaking your meat everywhere on TV, claiming you're pregnant, which I thought was just that was just disrespect. I was like, oh God, this is real disrespectful. Out here dressing up as a woman. But this is the thing. And I tell all people who love the same woman or same man, why are you dressing up as something that you hate? That's what I don't understand. If I hate, if I hate or don't like an athlete or football, basketball, I'm not wearing their jersey. So if you don't like men and you love women and but the women trying to be the man, how are you gonna be a butch? How are you gonna be a man? You don't have balls. Then they go get sex changes, which is crazy. So Unclemurda basically put a hole in that, and he basically said, "I ain't the biggest. The LGQT, they ain't no fan to me. We know they not, because they have an agenda to destroy all the heterosexual men and men in general. They want everybody to be a fairy and run around here with fairy dust. You can't do that. Get this dust. That's what they want." Now, I love the song selections. It took you back to the old days when you were with your mom and your dad or your grandma and your granddad and you listening to that old music, that old soul music. I love the beat selection, the all three of those songs, and I love how he ended it with "You can't stop the rain." With Lamar, with BMF. If you watch BMF, you know what we talking about. That was classic. He goes in to talk about Wendy Williams alleged sleeping with Method Man, basically called her a crackhead. Or I don't know why people have all this sympathy for Wendy Williams when she has just been disrespectful to everybody. I don't understand it. Like it's mind boggling. I had people telling me, "Man, did you?" I think my sister and mom was like, "Did you hear about Wendy Williams?" I said, "What?" They're saying she's sick. I said, "Good, f her." My mom was like, "Don't say that." Nah, f her because she's disrespectful to a lot of people's lives. Like she put out information about Method Man allegedly doing an act with somebody, sexual act, cheating. His wife was his wife was sick, like very sick, where she could have died. And you released that information then and there. Now, I'm not condoning if he did it, that's cool. No. You were disrespectful to do that. When your husband been cheating with you with the chick down the street. What the hell? And you knew about this chick. You got mad because the chick got pregnant by him. You should have been mad when he was sleeping around on you. That's disrespect. See, people don't understand cheating is very disrespectful. And it happens to the best of us. There's been some strong men I knew or strong women, and it happened in a split second. Sometimes their spouse takes them back, sometimes they don't. But at the end of the day, that's their business. Wendy Williams has done this for years, putting everybody's business out here. And all y'all want to have sympathy for this bitch. Sorry for saying the B word because my girl, my mom, and them listen, but I'm sorry. She's a bitch. She's a real one. Very disrespectful. And I'm glad Uncle Murder called her out. Also, shout out to Uncle Murder for exposing these women who, a lot of, not saying all the women, but some of you women were coming to Jada Pinkett's aid. If Will Smith would have came out here and cheated on Jada, all y'all would have been like, girl, go get that half of money, girl. Go get it. Will don't deserve you, girl. This is what I'm saying. The double standard is so crazy. If Will Smith would have cheated, you women would have destroyed Will. Will Smith wouldn't have had a career. Y'all would have destroyed him. But Jada cheated. It's like, well, you know, it happens. You don't know what that. I seen some of y'all putting memes on Facebook talking about comparing young meat to old meat. Really? So basically, she's in the right for going to sleep with her son's friend, which is very disturbing to me. You would cheat with your son's friend. Your son has to see him every day, and he's listening to his friend blow your back out. That's I'm sorry. I think I would hurt my mom and friend. I couldn't be put in that situation. I would choke everybody. Everybody would be hurt. Like I would psychologically snap. That's why Jaden said I wanted to move. I see why he moved out the house. Cause you crazy. But I'm glad. And then Brittany Renner. Let's talk about this little thought here. Who bragged about sleeping with all these athletes, having a yeast infection, and sleeping with the athletes unprotected. So basically, you're trying to brag about having unprotected sex, having a yeast infection, and probably hurting some of those men down there in the genital region. But hey, it don't matter, right? Took advantage of a young basketball player in PJ Washington, had a kid with him, then took the kid away from him where he couldn't see the kid, but trying to claim he not trying to do nothing for you. You took the kid away from him and left. And you thought you were going to get a lot of money, but you forgot PJ Washington is on a rookie contract, dumbass. And he's not even a superstar. He might not get renegotiated. He might not get a big payday. He might have to take another low contract. But this is who y'all praise. Y'all praise these IG thoughts, these IG models. And then when you get burnt by them, literally, y'all want to cry about it. Shout out to Uncle Murder for talking about that. Also, Uncle Murder talked about Joe Biden and talked about the 1-9 being a hoax and everything. I loved it because more people have died who took that thing than people who haven't. And this is true. Go look up the numbers. Why aren't they showing the numbers on TV? Ever ask yourself that question? Also, Unclemurda gave praise to Cicely Tyson. Cicely Tyson was a great actress. One of my mom and aunties, I think it's their favorite actress, one of their favorites. Cicely Tyson has always been a strong black woman. And I used to tell my students, I used to tell the girls that y'all ought to look up Cicely Tyson. Read something on her. Read something on all the women, Aretha Franklin, all of these women. You see, that's the problem with today. We don't have any more representation of ourselves. The ones they want us to look up to is an athlete, a rapper, and a thought. That is nothing fun to look up at. There are kids who were born in the hood and the projects. They turned out fine. They weren't gang banging or nothing. So why do y'all promote all of this gang shit? Like, a lot of these rappers aren't even gang members. They don't even live by the same creed as a lot of the real ones do. I done met real gang members before. They don't claim you rappers at all. So you rappers running around here talking about red flag and blue fit, you are a target now. So Unclemurda, thanks for calling out all the BS this year. And actually, he kept it comical, but he also was serious. He talked about the seriousness of what's going on in the nation. Now, he said at the end he ain't making another one. He said that last year. Unclemurda is going to do another one most likely. But if this is his last one, I give it 5 mics out of 5. Song is 5 mics. Classic. The beat selection on point, his delivery, his flow, the storytelling was amazing. Everything was hitting, and this was our first listen. So let me know in the comment section what you thought about it. What do you give the rating? What was your favorite part of the song? My favorite part was the beginning. He came at Lil Nas X. I said, damn, murder on it. I knew it was finna get vicious. And then he called out all you soft rappers who got beef with him behind closed doors. I'm glad he did, because a lot of y'all rappers are soft. Y'all not real at all. So I'm glad that he exposed Jada and Brittany Renner. That was my other favorite part, because they got a pass. And I'm looking at black women like, really? Some of y'all really condoning this? Okay. We done lost our way. It's time to do something different. But let me know what y'all thought about it. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, you can donate to the page. You can hit that description box. Hit the link. It'll take you right to my Cash App. You can donate $1 or you can donate $1 million. You better donate or I'm going to go get Lamar to cut your water off. You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain.